guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome, guys. We are live. We are live. Welcome to the live. We're gonna wait for some people to come into the live this morning. How is my sound, guys? Hope my sound is well this morning. Hope everything sound good. Welcome everyone to the live, man. We're gonna have a good show this morning. It's 9:07. We're streaming live from Staten Island, New York. YARDCHAT is in the house, guys. And guys, I thank everyone for supporting our channel. Thank you for all the views, subscribe, watch time, everything. Thank you very much, guys. Also, big up to everyone that's watching our second podcast, our MMA channel. It's up and running, guys. And for everyone that's coming to this live, we ask you please to go over on our MMA channel, YARDCHA MMA, to subscribe to that platform, guys. And we trying to go up to 50 subscribers so we can go live on a new platform, YARDCHA MMA. We just put that platform up recently. We created the channel, but like I said, we noticed that we get a lot of MMA feedback when we speak about sport, boxing, things like that. So we're trying to separate the channel. So we have two channels. We have YARDCHAT MMA and we have YARDCHAT Podcast. So welcome to the live this morning, guys. The word accountability. That's a big word that people don't like to throw around, especially in our community. We don't like to throw that word accountability. But this morning we need to throw it around and see where the chips fall this morning, because we have a lot to talk about this morning. We're gonna speak about a little bit about Dave. It's getting more and more information come out by the day. We see about Dave. Also, we're gonna speak about all different topics this morning. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna speak about Crawford situation. We know he's over there with Clarissa Shields. She performed for him over there. We're gonna speak about that, guys. Also, we're gonna speak about, this is still Clarissa Shields over there. And we're gonna speak about Call It B. We're gonna get a little bit of Call It B because she said something about marriage. Women dislike marriage. We're gonna touch a lot of things this morning because it's going back to that word accountability. We're going back to that word, guy. And also we also have we're going to touch a little bit about this morning. We have Dave, his parents. These are his parents. They one online. Good morning, rest in peace, legend. Good morning, big up yourself. We have their parents one online. The mother said that just a little cap, little information that voices. She just describing her son. From what I'm hearing, she said he used to hear voices. People, we know red flags, guys. There's a lot of red. Let me tell you something. This mother here, she's a concerned parent, but we have to look at Dave, man. His eyes, people, this guy, something don't wrap well with me, don't sit well with me with this guy. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to speak about it this morning. This is Dave. We know Dave. It's a lot of things going on, guys. A lot of things going on in the media that I believe we need to discuss and expose these things. Hear this now. This is Ingrid. I don't want to get her name wrong. I have everything in my head. Ingrid, I think her last name is Lewis. She was the mayor of New York, Mayor Adams, former something, where she's been charged or indicted for corruption, and the video gonna be up later on my platform. I call it the walk of shame. The walk of shame, because it wasn't just her, it was a whole bunch of people from all different ethnic backgrounds. Yes, guys. So then we're going to speak about Cassie. It's a lot of things we're going to speak about this morning, man. But you know what? Everything is in one. Because at the end of the day, all this story come down to money. Money. She went to the judge, wrote a nice letter crying, this and that. We know that she didn't write that letter. Probably her lawyer, someone write it for her. Tell the judge that this man don't need to be coming out of prison. She told the judge, you need to... Right now, listen, they're asking for like 11 years for this man. They're asking for 11 years. They don't want this man to come out of prison, out of jail, wherever he is right now. So that is where we are this morning. And we're going to speak about that. And also, man, people, this is getting, listen, people, this is getting more and more and more. We have it. We have Boosie. Oh my God. Boosie right now. I have a little clipping where they're trying to bury this man. The Fed is coming down and bringing more charges, saying this man trafficking guns. He came online and laughed, oh, they're really trying to this, but hear this what? Hear this now. Due to your past behavior, hanging around certain people, you get caught up, bird together. Not all the time they fight together, but if you associate, you're guilty by association. And that's probably one of the situation where Boosie find himself where this man could wind up in jail for 10 years. He's 44 years old, not young, but if you spend 10 years away, you come out, you're 54, 55 years old, you cannot get that time back. You in trouble. So but guys, but before we get into our show, I just want to thank everyone. Listen, if you follow my platform, I'll be doing a lot of missing child report, and we have a lot. Every time when I do a live, people, or when I start doing my show, I think I'm gonna start open up my show with missing child or missing person report alert, because people in the last 2 weeks, oh my God, people, there's so many kids been disappearing, like in the same time, same town. I don't know. Texas is it's like Texas, always Texas coming up. And we're gonna speak a little bit of that. That's we have a lot of kids that but hear this now. Thank the most high God that hear this now, people. I delete it out my phone? Oh man, hope I didn't. I think I did, but they found one of the girls. They found not her, but they found. I put it on social media. If you follow me, guys, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. That is where you're gonna find a lot of the posters, Instagram and Facebook. If you follow me, they found one of the girl. Glory be to the Most High God that what I mean. They found her, guys. Thank God. But there's still a lot of girls out there. That's why I post this missing person report. Just share the video, guys. You never know who's going to see this video. It might be someone that saw the girl like 2 minutes ago or a week ago, whatever it is, and they could say, "Oh my God, what?" That's how it is. That's how it is, guys. When you share these pictures, most likely you don't know where this feed going to wind up, and most likely it could be someone that have information about this missing person, and where this person can actually be saved. But they did find one of the young girl the other day, and I'm glad they did. That was guys, where should we start out this morning? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning in the chat. Rest in peace. Good morning, Block. Good morning, Block. Good morning, Diddy. Okay, you want to speak about Diddy? Okay, let's. Good morning, guys. Make sure you press like, share, subscribe to the video, to the platform, guys. I appreciate it very much. Welcome to your chat morning show this morning. And okay, let's. I don't know where I'm going to start, guys. There's so much things to cover. Poor baby. I can't imagine the parents. Yes, I can't imagine, man. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. For parents to miss a child, man. But listen. Since we speaking about that, guys, since we speaking about that, I think we need to speak about this. Since we speaking about child and kids, we need to speak about this. Dave, guys, the police is discovering a lot of information, man, and I'm glad that they taking their time. They taking their time. They taking their time to comb through this case. They don't want to make no mistake. They don't want to listen. If this guy's innocent or guilty, if he's guilty, they do not want to give this guy no alarming or put him, make him aware of certain. No, they want to make sure they cross their eye, they cross their T, dot their I, and everything that they know we need to do legally. So there is no legal, loophole. They're looking at this case very seriously, guys. And big up to TMZ, because TMZ is, they're finding out a lot of things. They're digging out. I'm not, um, who is this? Listen, man. Listen, stop it. Stop it. Let me tell you something, guys. If you come in here with your nonsense, I'm gonna block you and kick you out the chat, because, like I said, this is a 15-year-old girl, and we trying to share some light and this what happened to this young lady, and you come in here with your propaganda, with your nonsense this morning. We don't need that. Okay, we don't need that. It could be your sister, it could be your niece, it could be your cousin, it could be anyone, family members out there. TMZ discovering video. She had an argument with family members, people. The family, I said this, if you watch my podcast, I said this. The family, allegedly, they was getting paid about 10 grand a month from Dave. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. Allegedly, I don't know, guys. These are rumors. We don't know if it's true or not. But from what I'm hearing, man, the family knew exactly what was going down. They have access to her Instagram, her sister. It's a lot of mess, guys. This case is going to blow a lot of things out of the water because a lot of people are connected to this case. And okay, what nonsense? Honestly, I asked, who is this? Okay, this is Dave, the singer. Dave, if you've been sleeping on a rock for the last 2 weeks, the girl dismembered body were found in the Tesla car in the trunk. And according to TMZ, how they find out, report, and discover certain things, they're figuring this girl body was not in the trunk for no couple of days. She was in there probably for weeks. Weeks. It's to the point where they can't even identify. All they're saying, she was not pregnant. So everyone that's online says she was pregnant. That's not true. That's not true. The police came out and clarified certain things, that she wasn't pregnant, but all we know that the car had 2 tickets or 3 tickets in a space of maybe like in a month. Or you from Germany. Okay, what you need to do is you need to Google this, because it's a very high profile case where people just coming out the woodwork with this case. And the mother also, that's his mother, and that's his father, Dave. They're saying that the mother's saying that, from some report I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true, they're saying Dave used to hear voices. This guy have some mental issue, twisted mental issue. This young man had, 20 years old. And listen, let me tell you how devious this is. They're saying this person talking to this underage girl, because she's only 15 years old, guys. She just turned 15. It's confirmed Dave was talking to an underage girl, most likely from, she's like maybe 12 or maybe 10 to 12 years old, somewhere in that line up to the present age. She's not here no more, but she got murdered. Okay? So even if I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, funny, even if this guy is innocent of this crime, but he's guilty of dating or hanging out or whatever it is with an underage girl, talking online with someone 10, 11 years old, even though she's fast for her age. Hear this now. Let me tell you how twisted and sick everybody who's involved, boyfriend, mother, father, sister, cousin, aunt, everybody's sick. The ex-boyfriend, and I forgot to take the picture of that. The ex-boyfriend of Celeste, ex-boyfriend, guys. This girl died probably maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. Only 14 years old, just turned 15 recently, and have an ex and a currently boyfriend. What is that telling you? If you're 13, 14 years old and you messing with a guy named Dave, and the family probably most likely knew she was messing with this guy, but she had an ex-boyfriend. She broke up from her current boyfriend to go out with Dave. So that means she probably was 13, 11, 13, 14 years old. don't have no business having no damn boyfriend, people. Let's be honest. That's the problem right there. That's the problem. These parents have these kids and don't have no type of control over their kids. They don't discipline their kids. They don't lecture their kids. You have to lecture your kid. If your child live in your household, your child cannot be coming no 12 o'clock, 12, 13-year old, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night. If you don't discipline your child, you are the problem. And most likely the problem this problem escalated to the point where the family knew she was dating an older man but did nothing. And I believe, I don't have proof, but I believe these kids, these parents was getting some type of kickback. These type of behavior happen more often than we think, people. I see it. When I used to go to high school, I used to see the girls, older men come picking them up, drop them off. You see it, guys. This is running rampant in Jamaica. This is running rampant in Jamaica. The lifestyle of these young girls cutting out of school to go hang with old men who are giving them all type of drinking and smoking. These what these young girls are doing, and they're doing it for money. They're doing it for money. So when as we as a public going to realize that some of these girls have to be held accountable for the action, even if they're underage, but the parents have to be held accountable. If you start holding these parents accountable, then these kids, the parents will have more control and be more in their kids' life and to demonstrate discipline in their life and give them morals. Because there should be no reason why a 12 or a 13-year-old girl talking about she having a boyfriend and leaving your current boyfriend to go date an older man. You 11, 12 years old, you don't have no business seeing no man, no phone call, none of that. No. But hear this now. Where did she learn this behavior from? Where did she learn this behavior from? Listen, where training start from home. Training start from home. So that is the vibe they put out. She received it, and now she put out the same vibe what she saw. The word accountability. Black people hate to use that word. That word is not in their vocabulary. They hate it. They despise it. Accountability. All right. We're gonna flip back and forth. We're gonna flip back and forth. Hear this now. Another young lady missing. But hear this now. Here is this now. Let's get into this. We're gonna get into this. Tomorrow, the courts will decide what they're gonna do to Sean Combs, P. Diddy. I'm going somewhere. Stick with me, people. Stay in the chat. I'm going somewhere. The word accountability in our community is banned. Nobody want to use it. Because if you say that word accountability, that means you got to take responsibility. Cassie wrote a letter to the judge. She put in there talking about the jury got it wrong. She said she escaped and ran away from P. Diddy. And if P. Diddy come out, she's feared for her life. That's why she was running. That's Cassie. She's crying. She made a plea to the judge. She sent a letter to the judge for the judge to take a look at it and let this man stay in jail. But hear this now. Hear this. Hear the hypocrisy of these people. You fail yourself, Cassie, because you proper to do the proper procedure how the law work, but you prefer the bag over your criminal case. Okay, I'm going to say it again. You wrote a letter to the judge talking about to make sure this man stay in prison, but you fail to file a criminal case against this man. But the only case you filed is civil court case for you to get money. You got the $20 million and $10 million from the hotel. $30 million you got. So is the vibes you put out is what you get back. So don't come now and crying, oh, judge, let him stay in jail, because give him back the money. These people want their cake and eat it too. That's what she wants. She wants her cake and she want to eat it too. Unfortunately, you have the cake, you have the money, but it's your fault because you did not do the proper casing, how to document, but you ran to silver court. Why? Because it's about the money, the bag. You want the money, you secure the bag, but now you want the judge to go secure justice for you because you feel that he deserved to stay in jail, but you had the proper weapons to charge this man with domestic violence and charge in the court, but you didn't. But you go for civil court so you get the money. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. And guess what? It doesn't matter if this man get 20 years, 10 years, 50 years. It doesn't matter because she was part of it. The jury of her peers found P. Diddy innocent of sex trafficking and all the other crimes. They saying that she was consent to it. But now you want to cry. I wrote a letter to the judge that you didn't write. You want this man to spend 10 to 11 years in prison. People, at this point, I don't care what happened. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. He could get free. He could come out of jail. He could go to jail. Whatever happens, the system say so. Was it ever going to happen to Shaw Peter the Coles tomorrow? The system or Friday, the system said he's okay with it. October 3rd, we will see if this man going to walk out or he going to spend a couple of years in prison. Come out in his 60s, mid 60s, or time served. Which one is it? Accountability. Accountability this morning. YARDCHAT is exposing everyone because no one will take accountability. Crawford. Before we get into Crawford, Boosie. They're all up. They're all up on YARDCHAT this morning. They're all up. They come into the congregation this morning. All of these people are going to be called out on their misbehavior and their disgusting negative ways. And the only thing they're serving is a money god. They're serving the money god. Guys, let me play this what Boots is saying, because he came online and talking some nonsense, talking about they trying to get him for say that he's trafficking weapons. Who knows, brother? Who knows, brother? You the one sent out the vibes. You the one cop a deal. You see, let me tell you something, how stupid these people are. And ignorant, and think because they have money, they have the best lawyer, they know how things work. They don't know how things work, people, because let me tell you something. These people forgetting that they're fighting that entity that they can't win. Oh my God, people. These people sign contract to work for the enemy. Okay, where I'm going with this. Okay, people, check this out. Follow me, people, because we're going to make the connection. Why you think what's going on in the black community right now? Every person that I'm speaking about this morning, they all push out a negative vibes. Clarissa Shields up there in or whatever, singing, dancing. People, these are just plain ghetto situation. People, I'm going to talk about that. I will speak about that. Clarissa Shields not off the she's not off. She's not off. She's not off. She's not off. Let me hear this now. Let me show you this one. Because she's another one that she's She giving this information to people. She's telling people. This is another one. This is where we're going. It's all up for them. Cat Williams, forget about Cat Williams. Cat Williams, forget about them. It's not what Cat Williams said. God word is fulfilling, not Cat Williams. God word fulfilling, because God said that in the ending, people are going to be exposed. But hear this now. Hear this now. You have this person here, Carly B, one of the worst rapper, worst role model, worst speaking, just overall morality is trash. You shouldn't be even talking about morals. You went on some damn show talking about women hate marriage, which is a lie from the pit of hell. These people have Jezebel's spirit. What they do, they are home breakers. They break at home. Women like that, they break at homes, guys. You are still married by law. But the most important thing, by the Most High, you are married because you made a vow and a commitment. Not between you and men, but between you and God. You went and go slept with a man when you're pregnant with the next man's baby. How low and disgusting as a human being can you get, especially as a woman? This is a disgrace. You going on social media getting advice, and she's 100% right what she's saying. Women don't like marriage. Because these women these days, not women from back in the days, we talking about any woman that born in the 90s, in the 2000s, guys, they are from a different gender of morality. Their morality is loyal to money. Because these are the generation for talking about 20 years. They don't need no man. My baby don't need no daddy. None of them is role models. These people are lying to you. This woman twerked her ass in front of people and tell people to kiss her ass. That's what she's doing. With a fake, looking like she's deformed. But we wanna tell these people in our community that's what we want. It's a line from hell. Carly B hate black women, but she love black men. You hate black women, but you love black men, because the only thing Carly B like is what between the man's legs. There's nothing else. The interview she did with Gail King was horrible. Oh, you see how big he is? Yeah, all of that. All about physical and feeling. Nothing about spirituality and morals and righteousness. Nothing. She's into Santa Maria too, people. She's into witchcraft and people. A lot of the artists are into witchcraft. You love Carly B? You love Carly B? Good for you. Good for you. You love Carly B. Boosie might be going in prison for a while. Let me play what this man said on his show. Not a show. What he came on some platform. I don't know if that was his platform or whatever it is. I saw it this morning, but I really don't care. Say I was trafficking guns. That's sad, dog. That's sad. They trying to charge me with more shit now. Say I was trafficking guns. That's sad, dog. That's sad, bro. People ain't got nothing on you here trying to put anything on you. Fuck, I look like trafficking guns. Boosie the trafficker. It don't even make sense, bro. Snatching all up Tootie friends, bringing all Tootie friends in for Bringing all two of the friends in to question them, putting them in front grand juries. These dudes don't even know me like this, dog. They don't have to know you. They don't have to know you. Shit crazy. It's crazy, but they don't have to know you. You having people go and testify to grand jury that this man was dealing arms. Let me tell you something, people. I don't have nothing to say about these people. The only thing I'm going to say, I am not surprised. I am not surprised because at the end of the day, the vibes they put out is coming back. How stupid can you be to plead deal and say you did it? There's nothing you could do now, Boosie, because you caught to the deal. But unfortunately, you cop a deal, but the FBI were still doing the investigation and you cop a deal. So whatever else they found, if you are guilty to, if you say you are guilty and cop a deal to what you cop a deal to, most likely the FBI said, well, a minute here. If he say he's guilty to all of this, there's a lot of stuff out there, people saying this man was involved. So we're going to push the issue. And they did. And now this man, you have witnesses coming out the woodwork. This man was dealing weapons. Hey, it is what it is. People, it is what it is. It is what it is. You could get mad all you want. You could get mad all you want. But it is what it is. And you cannot change it. It is what it is. Let's go to Crawford. We're speaking about guns now. You see how beautiful this storyline of people? Do you see how beautiful these stories are lining up? Because and I already said a piece about Crawford already. And I'm going to repeat it again. I'm going to repeat it again. Your bodyguard, your security guard is supposed to have your best interest at all times. Boosie is being charged with trafficking weapons. Let me play this again. Boosie is being charged with legal weapon that he's trafficking weapons. Charge me with more shit now. Say I was trafficking guns. That's sad, dog. That's sad, bro. People ain't got nothing on you and try to put anything on you. Listen, Bruce, you're 100% right. The devil's not hiding no more. This is just recently. Yes, just recently. Just recently, Bootsy got caught up. And this man plead deal, and he's supposed to, sentence. Now they open up another investigation. Say this man was in charge of trafficking. Let me tell you, so he got set up because he's stupid and ignorant. These people don't have no sense, guys. And the reason why they're ignorant, because when someone is ignorant, that means they don't have knowledge of. If you cop a deal, you telling the jury, you telling the whole world, you did it, and have mercy, I want to plead a deal. That's all it is. That's all it is. This just happened recently with Boosie. But no, we let's speak about what's going on with Terrence Bud Crawford. Because let me tell you something, people. I did a video on TikTok, and a friend that I know over there, I don't really know him, but I know him through. He also lives in Nebraska. I put out a video on TikTok, and that video is also on my page on Instagram. And that video is also up on YouTube. That video is up on YouTube as well. And I put it up there. I put on TikTok. And we having people made some comment. Let me go back. I have my TikTok open here. I don't know this person, but I know him. He do live in Nebraska. And I'm gonna read exactly what this man said, which I believe he don't know what I'm saying, or he's just thinking that I'm doing this just to get hype, or it's none of that. Same video. Let me play this video. Let me play this video. Let me play this so you guys can hear. Usually, I don't go back and forth with people on social media about a particular subject. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Here we go. Guys, check this out. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get direct to the point. Usually, I don't go back and forth with people on social media about a particular subject or topic, you know. But all I have to say is this. You know what I mean? I'm going to reply back to the people that leave a comment in the chat about Terrence Crawford, the video I did about Terrence Crawford. Check this out, guys. Number one, Terrence Crawford had a gun on the driver's side by his feet. This had nothing to do with the whole story. The story is this. If you're a cop and you come up against someone and in the car they have a gun, what are you going to do? That's my question. That is my question. That is my question. So we need to stop taking things personally and hold people accountable for their action. He could have lost his life, yes, because I believe what the action they did could have been avoided. Plain and simple as that. The man had a gun in the car and got pulled over. What you want an officer to do? Like I said, count his blessings. All right. Yes, guys, check this out. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get direct to the point. Usually, I don't go back. So you guys, you heard that. So we had a person on TikTok said something, and let me read the comment. So I'm making this video, and I'm answering back the person because I'm not going to go back and forth. I don't go back and forth with people on TikTok. I don't have time for that. Yes, guys, check this out. You know what I mean? If you want to make a comment, you make your comment, but I am not going to, you know. Where's my comment here? Oh, I'm in the wrong video. Sorry, guys. I'm in the wrong video. The video was yesterday. I'm in the video that I put up today responding. It was a weekend. So, this is what the person said in the chat. Bro, as a friend, get story straight before jump and start saying what you heard. That's on, and that's on how it goes. But he's saying, he said I should get my facts straight, but I did get my facts straight. It's a fact that Terrence Crawford had a gun in the car. That's a fact. And it's a fact that Terrence Crawford got pulled out and told to get out the car. That's a fact. By gunpoint. That's a fact. And the fact is, you see, this is the problem with these people and our black people. We don't want to take accountability. That's the problem. No one wanted to give Terrence Crawford. So listen, man, you need to be more responsible and take accountability. Let me tell you. Let me break it down to you guys. Terrence Crawford hired 3 bodyguards. Terrence Crawford also legal to carry a weapon. Someone said, I saw someone said that in over there in Nebraska, you don't need a license or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know how it goes, but let me tell you something. I cannot live in a city where people would just go have guns and walk around. And no, people, it doesn't work like that. Terrence Crawford is more responsible, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. You hire 3 bodyguards. Terrence Crawford is driving. It was Terrence Crawford's birthday. The officer said that he did not give Terrence Crawford a sobriety test. He should have. If someone is driving reckless, you should have gave this man a sobriety test. You cannot go. He said the only reason why he didn't give Terrence Crawford a sobriety test, he said Terrence Crawford, it seemed like he was okay. It wasn't blah, blah, blah. But you said that the man was driving reckless. Why? So the conversation continued, and Terrence Crawford said, oh, I know the routine. Oh, my God. What is that telling you? Listen, when I get pulled over by the cop, there's no routine for me. I don't practice no routine. I'm a black man. I don't practice no routine. It's your vibes and your communication you put out. You could tell Terrence Crawford had an attitude where he was saying to the officer people, I know the routine. The officer Terrence Crawford was reaching for papers for registration, and that's when he saw the weapon and told Terrence Crawford, get out the car. And what would you do as an officer? What would you do? You pull somebody over for a traffic stop. You come up to the car. You see the person have a gun. What will you do? See, this is the problem black people don't want to talk about. They talk about, oh, Terrence Crawford, oh, he was just there in the city. They should know who he is. No one know who Terrence Crawford is. Do you think police walk around, oh, I got to remember this famous person? There's a strong possibility he didn't know Terrence Crawford. Listen, let me tell you, and I keep it real, guys. And this person on your TikTok is upset. I don't give a damn if he's upset. The issue is this. Terrence Crawford had bodyguards that could do the job that Terrence Crawford is doing. If you live in your own city and you have bodyguard, but you felt that the bodyguard you have to carry on, you have to arm yourself driving, that is a problem. People don't want to speak about it. That is a problem. And I keep telling people, you driving in the front and the people that's supposed to protect you are in the back. What is that telling you? That means those people there, you don't need them. They are not there to help you. They should be driving you. They're protecting you. You're not protecting them. They're all in the back seat and Terrence Crawford in the front. What the hell is that? There was 3 other person in the car, and the police told them all get the hell out the car because there's a weapon in the car. I don't know what's going on. I got to do investigation because right now it's late at night. I feel like my life is in stake right now. So you don't come and tell an officer that he did wrong. I believe the officer did the right thing. Because the right thing is this. I don't know if the gun is registered or not. There is 4 people in the car. All I know is there's weapon involved. You told me you have your weapon on you. You told oh you got a weapon on you. So what? Listen, they have to figure out and do investigation. And when they did, everyone that was in the vehicle was properly identified, and also they were all proper identified to carry a firearm. They all had the legal documents or whatever to carry the firearm. After everything, the investigation was over. Everybody left. He got a citation for reckless driving. Let me tell you something. The police know they made a mistake. The police made a mistake. He should have did the sobriety test. People say, oh, Crawford don't smoke, don't drive. I don't care. You do the sobriety test. You don't tell me, guys, if I'm an officer of the law and I do a common traffic stop, and when I get there to the car, I seen a person there reaching this and that. People, I don't know. You don't know Terrence Crawford or not. Your life as an officer always in jeopardy, guys. And we are not saying all cops are bad. You have some good cops that take care of keeping the law and make sure that they get home safe in one piece. You can refuse a priority test, but hear this now. You could refuse it. The officer said that he felt that he didn't need to do the sobriety test because Crawford, blah, 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 blah. He probably knew at that point now it's Crawford. I'm going to play delegate advocate right now. What if the officer would have did a sobriety test? And it came back positive. What if? Big if. And also, why is his bodyguard in the back of the car? Why the bodyguard not driving the person that they are hired to protect it? Is there a possibility that the bodyguard they were under the influence of alcohol? It was his party. Even though Terrence don't smoke or drink, is there a possibility that the bodyguard they had a couple drinks and blah blah blah? Open your mind, people. Open your mind and think. Open your mind and think. Terrence Crawford could have lost his life. he need to count his blessing. Probably, yeah. He said that's what the officer said. He said Crawford, it didn't seem that he was on an info of nothing. It seemed like he was okay. So the officer said he didn't need to do that. So you trying to tell me now you want to come on TV and make a big stink? I'm not saying he shouldn't, but there's more to the story, because according to his bodyguard, they're saying that Terrence Crawford never reached for his registration and license. Why? Because he didn't have it. He's driving without his license and registration. According to the bodyguard, he left all of that. So you're driving without your legal documents. And to my knowledge, when you're driving, you're supposed to have a wallet, you're supposed to have your registration, you're supposed to have your insurance, and the most important thing, your driver's license. So the cop did give you a type of break. He did give Terrence Crawford a break. The only thing Terrence Crawford got from this was a citation. Driving reckless. Why were you driving reckless? Did anybody question that? But everybody's questioning the cop, oh, because a white issue and black. It's not a white and black issue. It's about two professionals, a police officer and a boxer. A boxer felt that he need protection, so he hired bodyguards that who are armed. Terrence Crawford also who is armed. But I don't believe Terrence Crawford should be in that lane, people. If you hire 3 people to do their job, why are you doing your bodyguard job? Why are you driving them? Why they not driving you? Come on, people. We need to look at this realistically. I don't give a damn if you live in Nebraska and the news is the news. The news is not 100% true. Nothing 100% true. But read in between the inline any details. Why he got pulled out of the car? Because there was a gun there, present. That's the reason why. So you try and tell a cop that who, I'm not saying this cop is innocent or guilty. If they did an investigation, whatever they found out in his past, if he did, they'll let the law deal with it. But what I'm saying is this. As an honest person who believes in fairness and righteousness, I believe the cop did not do anything wrong. Maybe have an attitude, of course. But to prove the cop were under composure, no weapon were fired. Crawford need to count his blessing. Because if I believe there was another cop on this scene, we would be talking about Terrence Crawford. We'd be talking about Terrence Crawford is in a bad situation right now. And his bodyguard, they need to be held accountable. Let me tell you something. If I have 3 bodyguards and I'm out with you, you're supposed to be protecting me. You made it out the hood, but the hood is not a good thing. If you got to go back to your hometown and carry weapons, you don't need to be going back there. You don't need to be going back there. But we as Black people don't want to speak about that. We would speak about everything else. We speak about racism, what white people do to us. We want restoration, all this crap, but we're not going to take no type of responsibility for our action. Terrence Crawford needs to take some type of accountability. And what do I have to do with it? Or you an immigrant, good citizen, or you're an immigrant? Or you're an immigrant, you come on my platform and you ask a very disrespectful question because no one is 100% American. America was not formed, America was formed on foreigners. Nobody, or your ancestors, where your ancestor came from. So stop it. Stop making this into or you're American or you're citizen or you're this. We are all citizens of the earth. There's one earth, but we all cannot live in America. Common sense. We all can't live in Africa. We all can't live in Japan. We all can't live in Russia. We all can't live in London, the UK. But the world, we all live in the world. There's one world. So we are all citizens of the world. And who came up with these? Come on, people. Let's be real. Stop. You coming on here the first thing, are you an immigrant? People, you're acting like this country is like the best country in the world. Listen, yes, it's a good country. I'm not lying. This America is good. Do good things for everyone. Everyone that came here contribute to the United States of America. All the Italian that came here, all the Asian, all the African, all the Jewish, all the ethnic background came to America, make America what it is. America is a melting pot. I don't have time for you. Get out my chat. You come in here talking crap. Get out my chat. Don't come in here and talk nonsense. You come in here like, your guys, you're talk about immigrants, you're talk about this, you're talk about that, but it's the immigrants that pick the tomatoes, it's the immigrants that pick the grapes, it's the immigrants that do the job that American lazy black people that don't want to do it. Because they think they're too good because they don't want to do it. They want free hand, they want reputation, they want reputation. Reputation for what? Racism does exist, but it doesn't make me. It doesn't make me who the type of person I am, people. Fairness and righteousness. And all of these leaders in the world, they're all full of crap because they're supposed to preach in the love of God. Don't have no boundaries, no color, but they make religious to separate people, to fight against each other. And that's the biggest weapon the enemy use, to divide and conquer. Divide people in religion. Divide people in politics. But when it's time to speak the truth, Terrence Crawford, speak the truth. Why are you carrying a weapon? Is Floyd Mayweather walking around with a weapon? He have people to do that for him. People could talk all they want about Floyd Mayweather, man. You could talk about anything. You could see that's the difference between. See, I don't condone Floyd Mayweather lifestyle. He's splurging his money. That's how he lived. But my point of view is Floyd Mayweather is not going to get caught up in negative energy because he don't socialize himself around those people. Crawford does. Because if you have a bodyguard, your bodyguard is supposed to look out for your best interests. Nah, Crawford, nah, man, nah, going it back, saying it back, nah, relax, we got this. But you left Crawford drive. He could drive, nothing wrong with it, with a firearm, concealed. People, come on, no. Really? Really and truly? You are a professional boxer, but you live in the life of a gangster? You are a professional boxer, but you're living the life of a gangster outside of your boxing career. So that means you live in a double life. Because if I have to go in my neighborhood and I got to strap up, I got to wear bulletproof vest, I am not going there, people. I love you from a distance. Terrence Crawford, love your people from a distance. But if you go there, if you have to have bodyguards who are armed and you have to have a firearm on yourself, that means, is it safe for you to go there? Listen, Terrence Crawford, you got a second chance. Count your blessing, brother. Count your blessing. This could have went south very quickly. And I big up the officer that had composure. He could have shoot and ask question later because there was a gun there. He feared for his life. That's all. He's feared for his life. And that's going to come into play. You could do all the investigation you want, or the officer talk to you in a negative way on this and that, but you had a gun there. And what you expect, an officer coming to your car, he doesn't know it's you. It's 1, 2 o'clock at night. He's on the beat. He's doing his job. He saw a car, reckless driving. He pulled it over. When he come up there, gun, he pull out his weapon, get out the car. Until he verified and clarified the situation after investigation. Everything is good. Everybody is okay. Legal to carry a firearm. That's what the paper said. That's what everyone said. After that, it was done. But anyone ever think about the position that the cop is in? Let's be fair, people. Or we think about the position the cop is in. Do we think of what's going through his mind? Oh my God, a gun, my family, my kids, my wife. All of these rushing through his head, people. Fear for his life. It would have been a tragedy if Crawford would have got shot. If the bodyguard was driving, this is how it is. If the bodyguard was driving, I believe the situation would not be like this. All the bodyguard, the security have to say, listen, I understand, officer. We have Terrence Crawford. We just came from blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure all that came in open afterwards. But look where everything came to a halt. After the police told him to get the hell out of the car, the investigation was done, permit was confirmed, identification of everyone was confirmed, everybody was free to go. Citation was written, go. That's it. As a cop, what will you do? You come up to a car, leave Crawford out of it. He doesn't know if it's Crawford or not. As an officer, what will you do? That's the question you have to ask. That's the question. That's the question. Okay. You see how stupid you are, Larry? Larry, see, you come in here and you disrespect me, so now I'm going to disrespect you. Okay. You hire bodyguards. Let your bodyguard do your job. Why Terrence Crawford have a serving rifle on him? Let the bodyguard do his job. You protecting your bodyguard. You have them in the back and you're driving. Wow, you are so smart. Yeah, and if Terrence Crawford got killed, what would you say? See, that's what separates Floyd Mayweather from these knuckleheads. You could talk about anything about Floyd Mayweather, but when it comes down to morals, I'm not saying he's 100%, but how to carry himself out of the boxing ring as a person, Floyd Mayweather is a different lead from Crawford. Crawford still messing with those people with the negative vibes. Warning sign. I hope he took a warning. I hope Crawford pay attention to this. Warning sign. If you got to go outside and your bodyguard have to have weapons in the neighborhood you're going, you don't need to be going there. Love them from a distance. Love them from afar. If you want to help out, send them money from afar. But do not find yourself, because these black people will kill you. And hear this now. You know, I mean, we need to get into the spiritual side of this. You just think it's physical. You just think it's physical. What you see, what this. Let me tell you something. If Crawford do not change the people who he socialize with, people, I am telling you, this opened up my eyes to a lot of things I didn't know about Crawford. And listen, now he won the match against Carmelo. People, they're gonna be so many people coming at this man and throwing him money. He need to remain humble. This is a wake-up call for Terrence Bud Crawford. A wake-up call spiritually. Wake-up call. He need to change certain things in his life. There's certain things this young man need to change, because the vibes he's putting out is not a good vibes. I am telling you, people. People say, oh, YARDCHAT, you're just talking. I am telling you, people. The vibe this man putting out came back. Not saying you can't drive, but you at a birthday and a city function, you gave the key. Why is your bodyguard, they're all in the back and you in the front, you driving? Why? But we as black people look for every excuse because we want to make this into a black and white issue. We're looking for racism. We are a minute into the live. Welcome to the live, guys. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know I'm right. I know I'm right. If you are willing and obey you with the good of the land, but if you refuse, you should be devoured by the word of the Most High. God said that. So you could argue against me, go argue with God. I am telling you, people think that they're going to get away. People think they're going to get away. They're going to get away. And Larry, if you come in here and disrespect me, I will block you. If you come in here and being disrespectful, I will block you. And matter of fact, I don't need people like you in here. I really don't. I don't need people like you in the chat. I'll keep it real. I don't need people like you in the chat because what you guys do, these people, you're dwell on negativity. You don't want to hear the truth. And when you hear the truth, you'll get upset. That's the only reason why black people get upset when the truth is being said. When someone is saying the truth, they get upset, they get mad. But if you lie to them and tell them want to hear, they're your best friend. But soon as you tell them the truth, soon as you tell black people take accountability, that word is banished from our community. No one in our black community will take accountability and responsibility. Because if you take accountability, that means you're going to be a whole responsible for your action. But people don't want to do that. They don't. Good morning. Self-proclaiming victimhood as an excuse for all action is very weak and promote. Listen, listen. All I know is this. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures. This is what we got to deal with our community. See, let me tell you something. This is what it is. When you put out this negative vibes, the word is powerful. Word create things. Life and death is in your tongue, people. Life and death is in your tongue. All of these people that you see that I'm showing here, these people are so far to the left. Okay. Let's talk about Ingrid Lewis. She's being charged with corruption, all type of things in New York. Ingrid Lewis with about 6 other people was arrested and had the walk of shame. The walk of shame. That video going to be up on my platform later. I made a video, edited. It's going to be up on my platform later, guys. You know what I mean? The walk of shame. The walk of shame. And all different ethnic background is in there. Caucasian, black people. They all had to do the walk of shame. And if you see the look in some of these officers' face when these people are being carried out, you could see these people was disgusting with these people because these are the people that make them look bad. They out there busting their butt, doing the right thing, and you have few out of the bunch that corrupt. And corruption is like this. If you don't weed it out, it spreads. Why? Money. Good old money. As the Most High said, money is the root to all what? It's not the money, it's the person behind it. Their bad mind, their malice, their thinking, covetousness, wickedness. They're planning to plot against you. That's what people have money. That's what they do. They use their money for wickedness. She rob up the city all this money. So Mayor Adams said, no, your guys got to be held accountable. So now all these people are being held accountable. The walk of shame. They all went through the walk of shame. Pictures get blown on TV where they have to walk and they walk and say, man, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? You gonna beg some more? I can't believe it. This is getting reparations. And what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? You gonna beg some more? Yeah. I set a motion to go and get reparations, but you only. All right, guys, check this out. I want you guys to go listen to Anton Daniels. Very good podcast, man. I watch him. I follow him. Also, the Millionaire Morning Show. I watch that. He's a very good podcast. He's doing this for a while, guys, and he's doing real good. I'm going to share some clippings because he went in deep, and that's another thing I want to speak about this morning. And that's going to be my ending of the show to this morning, because I'm going to expose some people this morning. Well, I have been exposing, but we're going to expose those so-called leaders in our community that making a havoc of what we do. Check this out now. I'm going to play this video for you guys. I'm going to play this video. Anton Daniels, and he's pointing this at Ricky Smiley, Pastor Jamel Brown, who's a demon. All of them. DL, Hoogly, Smiley, they're all people. These people are so far to the left. Let me play these things for you guys. Let me just play, because these people. Let me see which one I'm going to play. Create your great community. Increase your property values. Fix your neighborhood. Stop the killers. Snitch on the killers that's in your neighborhood. And the people. It's kind of crazy, blurry, but just listen to the words, guys. It's, That's selling drugs to your community. Get good grades. Stop needing incentives in order to get you into STEM programs and start going into AI, machine learning, and cloud infrastructure. Do it then. Stop sitting there telling us what you don't like and what you don't like people saying. Then do it. Most people that actually is about that life, they use anything that anybody say against them as negative motivation in order to propel them forward. We don't want to hear that shit no more. Do something, bro. Keep on complaining and whining about what people saying about you. Don't nobody care about how you feel. Do something. Everybody want to sit there and complain and talking all of this. Now, I don't like how you feel about me. I don't care how you feel about me. The results speak for themselves. They can. People, I keep telling people I really don't care what people think about me, because guess what? I'm going to talk the truth. Even if you like it or not, I'm going to say it. And this don't have nothing to do with black and white. I don't give a damn if you purple, you have an eye growing on your neck. If you're doing something wrong, and I know it's against the concept and morals of life, and it's unfair, and it's going against God's words, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about it. Talk about it, they can complain about it, but the fact of the matter is, the numbers don't lie. You can feel however you want to feel. You can go back and forth. You can make as many reaction videos as you want to make, but the results is going to tell the whole tale. You better than me? Then let me see your numbers. You greater than me? How many times have you actually... Show me. Show me. Because all of the numbers say differently. And you're losing. You've been losing your entire life. Your whole life, you a loser. You failed at everything you ever did. You never did. Let me tell you something. These demons that you see here, they are powerless. We give them the power. We give them the power because these people, they want to be relevant. They want to be acknowledged. We didn't really get into her. Let's go back to Carly B. Okay. She's the type of woman you could never leave your man around. Because the reason why she get the BBL and all of this is to entice men. You know when someone entice you, they come to you, that's what it's for. She entice men. Crazy channel? It sounds crazy, but it's true. She's enticed men. That's all she does. She don't have no talent. Her talent is in her body. Why you think when she go in public, what she do, she have to twerk? Because that is what the demons is telling her to do. Because the people want her. They don't want her song. All they want her is to go in public and turn her ass and twerk. Because that is what she paid for, to do that. So people could, men could, oh my God, could like that. People in the word of the Most High. You know, they always say, Jezebel, this and that. But we have to look at the concept of what Jezebel means and what is behind when somebody say you are a Jezebel. A Jezebel always want more. A Jezebel will spy up your liberty. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. God is good. Check this out. I'm telling you guys, let's get biblical here. Because we need to get biblical because there's some people in the chat understand biblical things and spiritual and significant things. Okay. Call it be. Call it be. There was a man in the Bible named Samson. Yes, we're talking about Gaza, the West Bank, Gaza Strip. Do you think the Gaza Strip is just now mentioned in history? Gaza Strip is not a nice place. Okay. Samson's parents, mother and father, told this man, please, I'm warning you, my son, stay away from those people because their concept on morals of life, it's not good. And the concept of morals of life, it wasn't because the human being don't engage with them. No, they did not believe in the true and living God. They believe in entities, they worship idols, and they love materialistic things. Okay. So this Samson parents said, listen, man, I know you want a wife. It's that time of age for you to get a wife. But I am telling you, as your father, as your mother, do not go down to the Gaza Strip of West Bank. The people down there, they are corrupt. They are corrupt. And they would lead you astray. The woman gonna beguile you and lead you astray. The man going to set you up in battle to get you killed. The woman going to set you up because the woman They have special women in the Gaza Strip that prey on men. They want the secret of men. That's what women want, the secret of you, so they could spy your liberty and take everything away from you to go give it to the pimps. It's called Delilah. She was of a spirit of a Jezebel spirit. And the Jezebel spirit, let me tell you something, guys. And I'm going to prove what I'm saying about Carla B. I'm going to prove what I'm saying about Carla B 100%. And no one could argue with it. Because she said it out of her own mouth. And that's how you know she's a demon. The demon just got we call it elevated to a different level. She have more demons now that don't you know in the demon kingdom they fight for power? They fight for power. A wife is not meant for the weak man. The best relationship possible is if you both answer to the same authority. You both will purify and big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. I love that. Hear this now. So Samson parents, listen, man, don't go down there because those women down there, they're not of the same character and morals of you. We are not saying you can't get a wife from down there, but we know their ways. And their ways is not our way. And if you go to their way, you will find yourself in trouble. And Samson did. Okay, hear this now. So Samson told, his parents, man, I want a wife. His parents want him. But Samson keep going down behind his parents' back to the Gaza Strip, West Bank. Went down there, and how ironic. Miss Delilah were waiting for you soon as you come because it was planned. It was planned by the enemy. Because the same Delilah was told, go and find out the liberty of Samson. Go find out where he's getting his strength from. That's your job. So, from what I studied and what I read over the years, Delilah was a beautiful woman. Oh my God. Beautiful body, beautiful teeth, beautiful. Beautiful hair. Beautiful. So every time they lay together, Samson lay down and the woman question him and probe him and play with his hair, massage his neck, make him feel good and all them things and make him feel real good when he become weak. What did she use? Sex. What did Delilah use? Sex. There's nothing different what a woman could do to a man. It's always about entice her body. Call it be entice her body because the entity tell her to do it because she would get men. But hear this now. Glory be to the Most High God. Glory be to the Most High God, people. Hear this now. Do you see how lie and deception these demons are? They didn't lie to her. You would get the fame. You would get the wealth. You would get to be popular. You're going to have money. You're going to have all deals. And look at Cardi B now. She have everything that she wished for. But the word of the Most High said this. You could say anything you want to say, but it's the truth. Hear this now. When this enemy finish with your backside, use you up now. Can you hear this now? She's not going to be a young woman forever. And her body's not going to be like that forever. Do you see the beguiling, or these people beguile these people to trick them, to tell them do all of this to their body and do all that? Because they're just living for today. Because the enemy used the word that you are not promised tomorrow. Who knows the word more than the enemy? He knows the word more than you. But what he's not what we're not realizing, that the same word that he went to tempt everybody in the world, there's nothing new. The same thing that King Solomon went through, the same thing Samson went through. Nothing different. All about sex, because Samson got into this web. King Solomon also got into the web with all different women, all different belief, all different religion, everything. But hear this now. Samson continued his disgusting and nasty behavior and habits. Till one day, she keep probing and probing, till one day Samson decided to tell the woman his secret. Because all the time, Samson was telling her, and she go back to report to the pimp, and it was a wrong information. Till one day, she got him so good, she tricked him so good, beguiled him so good, that he didn't know if he's going and coming, and she told him the secret. Carly B is a Delilah spirit. She go to men and find out their liberty and use it against them. Come on, people. Why you think she was still with Offset and slept with Diggs or whoever she slept with when she was pregnant with Offset baby? The demons lied to her. She's going to get a man. This guy look is the same person as Offset. They kind of look alike. Not because they're black, but they look alike. They have dreads. Same. She have to stay in that lane, because that's the only lane she have the power to entice men. That's her lane. Jezebel, Delilah, that's her lane. There's no other lane. That's her lane, to entice men with her body, to get men into her web, to get men in her bed. And after she finished with them, these men become nothing. Look at Offset. Look at Offset, people. And hear this now. This is the rude awakening. The wager of sin is death. In the entertainment world, and when I say entertainment, politics knows like entertainment. When I mean New Hollywood and the music world. Those three things are control the world. Politics, music, and Hollywood. Those three things are them run this thing. So that is what she gives. She will get you in her web, draw you in, entice all these men, draw them in, make them feel good, make them feel good and all that. And when you get in that web, you are done. You are done, because she's going to find out your secret. She's going to drain you of your strength and leave you desolated. But hear this now. The fight is not ours. The fight is the Lord. But hear this now. If you put your trust in the Most High God, because that's the only thing going to get you out of this web, because you're not going to get out of this web on your own. Because do you think these people went in their web on their own? No. Someone drafted them in. Someone showed them the rope. And she liked it. Remember when I said I'm going to prove to you 100% that this woman is operating in a Jezebel and Delilah spirit? Carly B. And this is criminal because she confessed on her Instagram live. She used to drug men and rob them. She used to drug men and rob them. What her make her different from P. Diddy? Same thing. Bill Cosby, as they say, Bill Cosby, same thing. There's no different. People gonna say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, you can't say that." She came on national TV on social media. She said she used to drug men and rob them. So that means if you used to drug rob them and rob them, that means you got to make some type of arrangement before you get to that point. What did you promise them? Remember, she wasn't Carly B then. Her teeth was messed up. Everything. She wasn't her like how she present herself now. Now people say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, you got a point." Yes, I do got a point. The point is this. These people will never, never be contented because they want more. That's one thing, my life, it might have some struggles. I might struggle with certain things. I might, life is, challenges. But guess what? I'm not a quitter, man. I am not a quitter. I'm gonna if I fall, I'm gonna get back up. I'm gonna get back on that bike. I'm gonna pedal. I fall. I'm gonna get up. But I know I am not gonna take shortcuts. I am not playing with my salvation. I am not playing with my morals. I'm not playing who I am. Because what God has done for me, only God. And what he's going to do for me, only God. So I am not selling out for no quick fix. I am not selling out for quick to get the perfect body, money in the bank, house. This I am not selling out because I know that come with a price. Are you willing? And Carly B, are you willing to pay that price? And she said she will pay that price. All of these entertainers, Boosie, all of them, they're paying the price because they made a commitment to another entity. Because the entity that they make, the promise is to the money God. Money, money, money. Any mean necessary to get the money, get the bag. So you go on national TV and stating that you should drug men and rob them. What did you promise them to get them in the room? Let me tell you something, people. I'm a man. And if a woman promises, yo, we're going to do this, come up to the hotel, only one thing's going on there is sex. But you rob men, you drug them and rob them. Why the police not putting this lady up on charges? Because no one came forward? Because no one came forward. But if it was a man say that statement, his ass would have been, police would have been serving a warrant. What do you mean you should drug women and rape them? What do you mean you should drug women and rob them? What do you mean by that? What do you mean you should drug people and rob them, Carly B? Oh, I just robbed them, but you drugged them. This gonna come back. Let me tell you something. The thing is this. These entity promise these people the whole fame, right? I hear this now. Hear this. Hear how the entity said, don't worry, we take care of it. And they did. How long you think darkness could reign? How long you think whatever you do in the dark will come out? What do you think is going to happen, guys? It's her own vibe. She already said it. And you know what? Her own word is going to be her downfall. Because she have a big mouth and she don't make no sense when she talks. She just talk and talk and talk because she's not the one talking. The person that's talking to you is the person behind all of this. Talking, talking, talk. Follow her when she talk, guys. She don't make no sense. She don't make no sense. Just like she was talking about marriage, women don't love marriage. She's allowed in the pit of hell. It's sad, man, that all of these people, and hear this now. The only way us, black people, could recover from this, we have to accept and respect the true and living God, the true God, the true God. We compromise so much in our community for what? For money. We compromise so much that our black women say they don't need a man. Someone lied to them. Black women go to school, get educated, get all, but you don't need a man. But what these people forgetting, what the entity and fool these people, half of these people are mothers. Majority of them are mothers. Raised in a household of weak men, feminine men, men that want to put on heels, men want to put on makeup, men want to have sex change, men, all of these. A woman could never teach a man how to be a man. I'll keep it 100. You cannot because you're not a man. So you raise feminine, soft men. You have these little boys walking around, 6, 7 years old, not up to age to make any legal decision, but you tell them what they like, continue in that filth. Then we expect our men to be men. Look what's going on in our community. Look, Dr. Umar, TJ Hoodley, Jamel Bryant, the so-called pastor. These people are demons. Demons in our community. Demons. Demons. All these people in for is all about the money. Pastor Jamel Bryant had a fast 2 months ago. What happened to that fast? Fast by DI and Target, all that nonsense. What happened to it? That was of God? None of what these people do is of God. You just recently have a man in Africa, Pastor Joshua something, Malachi something, lie to people and tell people Jesus told him or God told him that the rapture was September 22nd. You have people in Africa yelling out in the crowd in some type in the damn wilderness. We are definitely living the last stage, guys. Everything you see is not what it is. It's a spirit of deceiving. We are in the age. Who lied to the world? Who lied to the world? That demon, Lucifer, the dragon, the devil, he deceived the world. But I'm telling people, do not fall for these people tactics. Do not go to their concert. When you go to their concert, you say you are worshiping them. Because when you go to these people concert, there's demons in those concert, guys, and that means you come into agreement with them. You're gonna twerk your child. I guarantee you, mothers, watch your young child, especially your daughter's behavior when they listen to Call It Be music or go to her concert. Watch the behavior. They're going to start acting very promiscuous. They're going to start doing just like that 15 or 13-year-old little girl. What was it? Calissa? Vegas Hernandez with Dave? This demon was preying on this little girl since she was 10, 11 years old online. It's not just men. It's not just women. Men do it too, guys. And look at Dave. Come on. Look at people. Look at this man's face. What do you see? Hmm. Listen, man. When you see Dave, I see a feminine man. I see a confused man. I see someone who don't have no love in his eyes. I see his eyes. The word of God said, "Your eyes is a window to your soul." All I see is black. This guy painted his nails. The aura he's giving off is very feminine. It's deceiving, and he beguiled a young girl. He beguiled a young girl. The many faces of David. Whoever did this crime to this young lady need to be punished. Need to be punished and dealt with. Need to be dealt with severely. Too many people were involved in this case and let it be and turn their head. Like I said before, I don't know if this is 100%. Allegedly, the parents was getting $10,000 a month. This guy could afford it because he was paying $20,000 a month for a luxurious mansion. He's only 20 years old, making a lot of money, guys. And also, I need to open up this. I need to open up this door so people could see it. Because this door don't want to be open. I have to open up to expose it. Internet, these games, Fortnite, all these games, guys, are filled with predators. And these are not just regular predators. These are demons. This was a demon talking to that 10, 11-year-old girl. He's a demon, guys. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Guys, thank you for the 16 likes. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Listen, guys. Also, yeah, damnation. Yes. Very confused, man. Celebration of his birthday. You hear this now. We're gonna start having panels on this show. We're gonna start having people come on. We're gonna start having I'm in the process of working. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, include myself, make 4. I think we want 4 people on the panel, and I make 5 to start out with. We prefer 2 females and 2 males because we want to get people perspective from female point of view. And I want to get a young female on, which she's part of the list. Now that's 5. I already spoke to her. So I want to get the young person perspective on what's going on to their society and life, whatever topic we speak about. Then we're going to get someone that mature. I think she's just going to be 21. So she's old enough. I already reached out to my former coworker. Said, "Yeah, YARDCHAT, I would love to." Then we're going to get another older lady because we want to get people perspective on what is going on in society. So we'll get people point of view and share their thoughts and how we could empower ourselves to be better people. True what? True the word of God. Nothing else. True the word of God. But we're going to deal with reality. We're going to deal with problems. We're going to speak about things like this. People might not like what your point of view. That's another thing. If you don't like my point of view, I'm entitled. Just like you entitled. That's why I don't really. The fire, why are you mixing? What do you mean mixing up script? What do you mean by that? You know what I mean? So anyone want to come on my podcast? Anyone want to come on? And if you want to be part of the panel, send me, you interested, yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. If you're interested, coming on the platform and you in touch with what's going on in the world, you're not blind, even though you're in the world, but you have to know what's going on so you make good decisions. You have them people say, "Oh, I don't watch the news, I don't do this." You're a fool. You cannot be a person walking the world with your head down in the ground. You're not an ostrich. You have to actually open your eyes and see the world for what it is to make reasonable and logical decisions. You understand what I'm saying, people? So these are things that we're going to get into, man. And we're going to have the panel soon, man. I might do a live this weekend with Nesta. I might do a live with my friend Nesta. He's going to be part of the panel. I'm going to hit him up today. So listen, when you come and do a live Saturday with me. Do a live Saturday. We're going to go live. But I will be doing live probably later on, guys. Videos coming up. Ask people, please, just, watch the videos, guys. And also, guys, before we go, I do have another channel. It's called YARDCHAT MMA. YARDCHAT MMA. That's where I only commentary about MMA. So please, if you're into MMA, into sports, you could go to that channel, because that is where a lot of the sports stuff going to be going down on that channel. And the regular channel, everything beyond this with the regular podcasting, all issues, speak about all topics beyond this platform. But the sport and everything else will be on YARDCHAT MMA. We speak about, and we have 16 subscribers. I don't know, but I put up some good videos up there, guys. So please enjoy it. Thanks everyone that's supporting our platform. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, share it. And I always tell people, man, just go to my profile on YouTube, check out what I do. And if you like it, subscribe. Christ said both his first coming was in peace. His second will be justice. The third event was to show we must put God first and always promise for Christ. Listen, man, put God first. God is number one, guys. Thank you, everyone, man. Listen, my email is yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. If anyone want to come on my platform, guys, the information is there. So go my profile, check out what I do. And thanks everyone for supporting the platform today, guys. I think we're on for a minute. We've been on for like almost over 2 hours, almost going on 2 hours. Thanks everyone for supporting the platform today, guys. We're on for. Wow, I'm just looking at YouTube Studio. Yeah. Revelation is awakened. Yes, it is. We're going to speak about that. Listen, if you want to come on, man, send me your information. If you want to come on, I could do to your email or to your phone number. So send me your email, and when whenever you want to come on, just let me know. Whenever, tell me when you want to come on, what you want, and I will make myself available. If you want to, this weekend is good. Yes, if you want to come on, this weekend is good, man. You know, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna put my second channel in the chat. I love MMA, so I do commentary about MMA. You know what I mean? I love sports, so I always speak about MMA. I mean, YARDCHAT MMA. I'm putting it in there. So if you like MMA, go subscribe to that, guys. That's my next channel. Thank you for the subscribe, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it, guys. And listen, guys, I appreciate all the 16 likes. I mean, listen, man, this platform, we getting better every day, man. Listen, I put in some work on this platform. Thank God, man. I put in the work, man. I put in the work, guys. Let me tell you something, guys. There was plenty of times when I came on here, God is my witness. Sometimes there's one person in the live. One person in the live, guys. One person, but guess what? Consistency, and be true to yourself. You know what I mean? It might not seem like hard work pay off, but it does. It pay off, guys. Every work pay off. And if you do it positive, it's even better. If you do it negative, so it doesn't matter how you do the work. Whatever you put into the work, something's gonna come back. Negative or positive, something gonna come back, guys. So you might as well put out positive vibes so good energy come back. And that's how it is, guys. And if you like MMA talking, subscribe to MMA, YARDCHAT MMA, second podcast channel. And appreciate it, guys. And enough love. Thank you. And also, guys, we all monetize. I don't tell people this, but if you want to contribute or donate to the channel, we could do through super chat and all those things is there. So if you feel if you want to donate, you can. That's all I gotta say, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Enough love. All right, guys. All right.